So I imagine, every person working in a tasting room is a little bit different, right? You guys all run into that, Lisa?
Definitely different personalities and different approaches. I'm curious, what are perhaps the top 3 tips you would give to a tasting room staff or a tasting room professional
Great
to
question.
really change things up in the
The
tasting
top
room?
3 tips. Don't do all the talking, number 1. You want to get, relationship doesn't begin with all you doing all the, you have to have a back and forth, a conversation. So have the conversation. That's how you develop the relationship, number 1. Number 2, I know that they consider themselves wine educators, and that's good, and that's what they should be doing. But people don't buy facts. People buy benefits. So I would love to see them marry the information they're giving to why it's important for them or how they will enjoy the wine because of that.
So you just use a keyword right there, because you bridge the difference
You
between
bridge.
the fact and that. So can you expand on that with like an example
Sure.
of, this wine is made up of 42% Petit Syrah, 37% Petit Verdot, and the rest of it is some Cab Franc. And let's just say, I don't know, I'm making this up as I go along. So if I were the tasting room person, and I'm not, so I did that badly, and that's all I said, what would be the next bridge to
I
make?
would follow that up with a bridge and a benefit and a nail down. And the bridge would be, the reason our winemaker does that is so you will walk away with this incredible, luscious, velvety experience. It's kind of like a Bridget Bardot of wine.
Oh, there's a visual for you.
Oh, something like that. They're doing that a lot. And that's the other part of romancing the wine, is using that vivid vocabulary that stimulates a certain cortex of the brain that people remember. One thing a professional presenter wants to do is be remembered.
Yeah, that's
The
really
message needs to be remembered. The first time I ever went to New York to do this training, a lady from Virginia came up to me afterwards, and she had this wonderful bottle of what they call there a sticky, a late harvest. They're very, very dominant there. They're more dominant there than we have here. She said, I want you to take this home and put it in a very special place. And on a very stormy, romantic night in front of the fireplace, bring it out. And tell your husband you're serving him the nectar of the gods. And I thought, yikes, that's really drippy. But you know what? I went home, I put it in a special place on a stormy night in front of the fireplace. I got it out, and I poured it for my husband, and I said, honey, I am pouring you, what did I say?
the nectar of the
Nectar of the
gods.
gods.
So it's stuck in our minds.
Right.
They may not remember grassy or chocolate or fruity or low-hanging fruit or malolactic farming tape, but they will remember that sexy, juicy, romantic language. And they'll say it to their friends when they serve it.
So it sounds like part of what you're getting at is it's storytelling and wrapping it into a really memorable, unique, visual picture